Photoshop's latest release has some new updates, and I'm gonna show you what these updates are. This is the June 2025 release, and there's a couple new things that are pretty cool. And instead of wasting your time like doing a 30-minute video on a couple of updates, I'm gonna do this quickly so you can see what these new updates are. So let's get into it. So the Photoshop version that I'm using is 26.8, and in this version we have some new features. Now the first feature that I want to show you is the dynamic text. So when you click on the text tool and you draw a box where you want to draw your text, and you can see we already have some text here. And if you want to make sure this text looks great, we now have dynamic text, which you can find here. When I click on that one, it instantly fits this box. Now this is actually pretty awesome because I made a lot of posters back in the days and I would have to do this manually, and now we can have this automatically. Now when we go to the settings of the text, let's go to window and select properties. We have the settings. You can see here dynamic text, and now we can change the letter spacing here. This is the spacing between words and this is the spacing between lines. So let's say I want to have the first word only on the top. I will just put an enter there, and you can see it instantly resizes this and make sure it fits this image. And when I resize this, everything looks great. So that is the dynamic text thing. It's awesome for posters or maybe some graphic designs where you want to put some text in a beautiful box. Now let's look at the next update. The next update is the select and mask inside the cloud. So when we go to Photoshop, let's go to settings and then select image processing. And here you can see select subject and remove background. We now also have cloud. So basically you need some internet connection to use this, but obviously the cloud works better than device. Now when I go to, let's go back to this image. Let's say I want to cut this out. I will go here to, let's say, the magic wand tool, and at the top here we can select device or cloud. Let's select cloud to get the best results, and then I will just click on select subject, and now it's gonna make a selection of this, and that's already it. Now we just make a mask and look how great that looks. We get a great selection of our subject. So we can now quickly remove background from images without having to do any manual adjustments. The next update from Photoshop is that it now supports AVIF files. When I go to adobe.com, we can see that you can now open, edit and save images in AVIF and JPEG XL formats. This is for a wider range of color depths, native HDR support, and lossy and lossless compression for reduced file sizes. You can create and share heavy visuals without compromise. So that is the last thing that is added to this new update. So I hope this video was useful for you. Thanks for watching it, and let's see what they actually bring to the new Photoshop that's coming soon. So thanks for watching this video, and catch you on the next one.